Hello, my fellow pirates. Herden here. Today I want to discuss the Skeleton Fortress, or Skull Island, whichever you prefer to call it. And in order to conquer this, the first thing you're going to want to do is stock up on supplies. And once you've done that, keep your eye in the sky for a skull-shaped cloud with green glowing eyes. They will flash every once in a while. If it's hidden behind a storm, it can be a little hard to see. These fortresses are well guarded by cannons on towers and some on land, and plenty of skeletons. But if you can conquer it, it's worth it. The first thing you're going to want to do when you reach the island is take out the cannons as soon as possible and park the ship close to the beach and possibly in between some of the towers or close to the towers. That way they cannot shoot at you anymore, because you're going to take some damage more than likely coming in. So you'll want one person repairing, one person sailing, and one person possibly firing the cannon. 2 people, it's doable. 3 people is easier. 4 people, very easy. So this will park you in a good spot to kill skeletons with the cannon. So like I said, make sure you're well stocked on cannonballs. And it will also help with enemy ships trying to hijack the island from you, especially as you get through the waves. Okay, so there's going to be a number of different type of skeletons you're going to face during the waves of skeletons, which I find there's normally about 10 waves. And there's a reason you're parking the ship pointed with the cannons towards the beach area and in between some towers and stuff like that, so you don't get hit. And I just want to quickly cover the skeletons, how to kill them, the best method, and stuff like that. And by the way, the easiest way we found it is have at least one person on a cannon and 2 people on land. That way the person on the cannon can repair the ship if it does get hit by an enemy ship or attacked or something like that. Always one person on board seems to be the best option. So the types of skeletons you're going to face, you're going to have your normal skeletons, but they're going to have a little bit more health. Likelihood of them having guns probably a little bit higher, but just kill them any old way. Then you're going to have the skeletons that are covered in grass. I'm not sure what the technical term for them is that Sea of Thieves has, but they are easiest killed with your sword. They are not hard to kill. Keep them away from water. If they get in water, they most likely are going to be very difficult to kill because they are healed by it. So keep them out of the water. Then you have gold skeletons, and they're the ones you actually want to get in the water. Extremely difficult to kill without getting them wet. So our best method was to lure them onto the coastline, into the water, and then have the person on the cannon blast away. Normally 1 cannon shot once they're wet will take care of them. You can knock out 3, 4, 5, or 6 even at a time. No problem. You can also throw buckets of water on them if you feel the need and they refuse to come out towards the water. But the cannon seems to be the obvious choice there. The shadow skeletons, they're a little more interesting. If you get that wave of shadow skeletons at night, they're going to be a little bit of a problem because you're going to have one person holding a lantern and one person attacking. The sword seems to be a good option. Haven't really done much testing with the gun on them, and also the cannon. Or you can simply wait it out until daylight and just blast away at them. They're very easy to kill during the day. So I'm almost positive they're unkillable if there's no form of light on them, and they can be quite a problem. So like I said earlier, you're going to go through quite a few waves of skeletons. And from what I've seen, it's about 10, but some of them can take longer as you die and you have to respawn and stuff like that. Obviously, your cannon man is not probably going to die that often. And the skeleton boss will appear, or the captain, whatever. Can be fairly difficult to kill if you're just on the island trying to kill him. Once again, best option, lure him to the coast, blast away with the cannon after multiple hits, and help from teammates on the island, obviously, he will eventually fall. Now, when he dies, you're going to want to pick up an item he drops. He drops a vault key. It's green, and it's not hard to see. Try not to kill him in the main building, as I have seen it glitch through the floor before, and we had a very difficult time retrieving it. Take the key, head towards the vault, which is in the main building. Open it up. Now here's where you want to be as quick as possible, because since you've conquered Skull Island, or Skeleton Fortress at this point, ships are going to notice the skull disappear in the sky, and they'll be like, hey, I can go steal all their stuff. Leave one person on the boat, everybody else loot away. Or maybe leave one person on the boat after about a minute. So you're going to see a lot of loot, and it's a lot of stuff to carry. It's worth a lot, and it's going to take some time. It's going to take you quite a few minutes to get it all on board the boat. But as in the video, you will see what kind of stuff is in there, and it's a lot. And I'm going to tell you kind of what you need to take first, just in case you do get attacked and have to run away. So, you're going to walk in to the vault, right? And there's going to be a ton of stuff all over the place, on the tables, on the shelves, and on the ground. There's two main things you want to take out of here first, and that's the stronghold chest that has the bones on it, and the stronghold skull, which should be on the main table. Those are your two most valuable items. If those are the only two items you get out of there, that's the only, and you have to run, take those first. They are worth a lot. I've seen stronghold skulls go for almost 4,000 before. Stronghold chest, you're going to get 2,000 at least. So, the order in which you need to get it is by value of the chest. So if you got the stronghold chest and the stronghold skull, obviously you're going to take the captain's chest next, and villainous skulls and stuff like that, so on down the line. Crate of exotic spices, also worth a lot. Worth over 1,000 usually. Which there is some variance built into the game of how much they're worth. There are numerous items you will find in here, though, and some of them can be hard to see. There are little trinkets that could be on the table or the floor that can be worth a fair amount of money or just a little bit. You're going to find your chests. You're going to have quite a few chests in there. You're going to have, I've seen anywhere between 2 and 5 skulls. And you're going to have your crates of goods, silk, spices, stuff like that. So get as much as you can, and then once you get it loaded up, take your haul back to the closest outpost, assuming you're not being chased. Try and avoid other ships at this point, because people on Sea of Thieves kind of like to attack people, and you don't want to go down with all that stuff. So, you're going to take all this stuff back to the merchant, the gold hoarder, and the Order of Souls person. Your level, if you are low level, will increase significantly, and if you're a higher level, it'll still give you a moderate amount. You will also probably come out with somewhere between, from what I've experienced, somewhere between 12 and 18,000 gold, doubloons, money, whatever you want to call it. So, that's the main thing. Knowing the skeletons, knowing where to park the ship and everything like that. Once you conquer it, enjoy your loot. Happy sailing. If you found the information helpful and you managed to accomplish your feat of conquering Skull Island, check out another related video if you have more curiosity about the game. Like, comment if you have positive or negative comments. They're all good. And if you want, you can subscribe. Good luck.